Um, so my history is that my father, I grew up in a Rastafarian family household. Had locks growing up as a child. We had an unfortunate incident where my aunt didn't like the fact that my father had us wearing locks, and so once summer we went to spend holiday and she just trim us without his permission. She trimmed our hair. And to this, well, daddy has died now, but even up to his death, he didn't forgive her. He didn't speak to her again because it was violation. So it has always been a part of me. Through my development and my family, the developmental stages of my family, we made different transitions because daddy at one point stepped out of the Rastafarian faith and he was a Jehovah's Witness. But then, and so all of us had to go with him on that road because whatever road him going, we're going with him, or not by choice. But then it didn't work out for him because he didn't feel and see enough of what I think he expected. Let's just say he saw the truth in Rastafarianism, and so he came back to that faith. So I've always believed and lived simply because of my father and the Rastafarian way of living. We've always ate green. I'm just remembering Daddy Callaloo bed because there was a time he started growing Callaloo and listen to me Callaloo for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Me never knew I could eat Callaloo again when I grow up and have the choice. But now we're recognizing that what he was doing was right. He just didn't know how to impart it. But now that we are older, we have all embraced it, well, for the most part. We still embrace the faith to the extent that that's how I live my life. I live my life from a place of truth, kindness, just loving nature, and that's it. I don't see titles, I don't see status, I don't see, them things don't mean anything to me. And I know it is much to the displeasure of some professionals because, you know, people like when you pretend to be, and I don't know how to. So spiritually, I can say I have gotten sidelined. And if you were to use the word discrimination, maybe I can go that far to say I've experienced bias, I've experienced discrimination just because of who I am and the fact that I am uncompromising in my faith and my belief and my love for Rastafari. So there might be a professional meeting taking place and I'm the only one who is going to turn up in a turban with my head wrapped up in red, green and gold, and then, you know, some people will look and find it cute, some will look and like the fact that I'm bold enough to do that, and some will look and why is she here? She doesn't belong here. So yes, I've experienced some amount of unkindness, I'll call it, I'll leave it at that. But I just think I always feel pity for that kind of behavior because I think it's ignorance. I think it's just ignorance. I mean, I love everybody and that's what I believe life is about. Not for you to tell me how to live or me to tell you how to live. Just live and love and that you're good, you're simple.
Well, let me hear you say mountain.